destination of riverfront broadcasting sports. It's time for Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pierre Governor Basketball is brought to you in part by Dairy Queen, Todd's Electric, Shane's Pharmacy, Avera St. Mary's, and Bank West. And by Billion Auto, Edward Jones Financial, Gales Gas, Fruiting Electric, Gateway Ford Lincoln and Toyota, and Midwest Co-op. Governor Sports also a service of Fisher Rounds, First Dakota National Bank, Lamb Motors, All Around Graphics, and Faith Lutheran Church. And by Missouri River Dentistry, Owaukee Federal Credit Union, Papa Murphy's, Kruger Contracting, and Wagner Auto. And now for the call of the game, here's the voice of the Governors, John Winkler.
And a good evening as we welcome you here to Riggs High School as the Pierre Governors take on Aberdeen Central in a big ESD matchup and also in the AA standings as well. As the Governors come in at 5-5, Aberdeen Central here at 7-5. John Winkler here on this Tuesday evening, and the Pierre Governors right now at 5-5 on the season, looking to get back over 500. And this is a tough week for them, but don't want to say the easiest game, but probably the least of the three. If you're gonna go from easiest to harder to hardest, you're probably going to put this one at the very bottom and saying this one would be the one that you got to go get, because Harrisburg and O'Gorman are on the way here this week, and O'Gorman will be on Friday, Harrisburg on Saturday, both on the road. But the Pierre Governors here tonight against Aberdeen Central, coming in at 7-5, need to get a win because Aberdeen Central, they've fallen down to the 10th spot. The Pierre Governors are at the 11th spot right now, and Aberdeen Central has struggled in the last several games. They've lost 4 of their last 6 after they lost Spencer Barr to an injury. They've actually dropped their last 3 games to T. O'Gorman and Brandon Valley. And, of course, Brandon Valley beat the Governors in overtime on Friday, and then the next day they returned home to Brandon Valley and beat Aberdeen Central 52-43. So the entire legs of Brandon Valley found 2 wins, especially after a overtime win against Pierre. They still came back and got another win against Aberdeen Central the next day. And the Governors right now here tonight got to find a way to get a win against Aberdeen Central, and they're going to do it, have to do it without some of their guys that get some time. One of them being Ben Heisler. He is out with an injury, and the timetable uncertain of when he returns. Carson Aharts, who doesn't play a whole lot, but did play quite a bit last Thursday against Douglas. He is also out, so the rotation changes, and it changed already last Friday. We'll talk with Coach Kusler about that here in just a little bit in our pregame interview. But it had already changed last Friday, but then you kind of get more of a game plan on how things will look going into this game and going into the latter part of the week when you have back-to-back games against O'Gorman and Harrisburg on Friday and Saturday. The Governors are looking to get over 500, and after a 4-0 start, yes, they've dropped 5 of the last 6, but this is every day you come to the gym and you have a chance to start a new winning streak or just go 1-0 that day. That's really what you want to look at, is just going 1-0 today. Then worry about Friday when Friday comes. Worry about Saturday when Saturday gets here. But don't, here for the Governors, don't think that we got to go 2-1. We got to go 3-0 this week. Just go 1-0 today, and that's going to be the big focal point of this contest, because Aberdeen is a beatable team, and especially with Spencer Barr out, they're not at 100%, and you've got to be able to beat the teams that are right around you in the standings, because, again, it doesn't get much easier going into this rest of this week with O'Gorman, the number 2 team, and right now Harrisburg, the number 7 team, although they're sitting at 4-4. Harrisburg is still going to be a tough team to face on Saturday. Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles coming up here in just a little bit. We'll step aside for 3 minutes, and when we come back, we will have our interview with Coach Brandon Kusler. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Bank West Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put Bank West Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
Has it been years since you've been to the dentist? Are you afraid to see a dentist? If so, you are among many people who feel this way. Hi, I am Dr. Michelle Hofer of Missouri River Dentistry. At our office, we pride ourselves as an office that uses a personal touch to offer gentle dentistry, tailored to fit each patient's needs. We do so by utilizing state-of-the-art equipment and methods which allow the patients to feel comfortable. So whether it has been many years or 6 months since your last dental visit, your oral health is important. We invite you to call us at Missouri River Dentistry, 223-2021, 223-2021.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Faith Lutheran Church prays for God's blessings to all of our athletes and their families. We're proud of the commitment and dedication that you give to your team. We would love for you to join us and celebrate the successes that God gives to us on the field, in the classroom, and throughout our lives. You can worship with us at Faith Lutheran Church on Sundays at 8:30 and 11 a.m., on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m., or you can watch online at faithluth.com/livestream.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Joining me is Coach Brianna Kusler as they take on Aberdeen Central here tonight. Another home game, another chance to get back over 500. A team that right now they are struggling as well. What do you see going into this matchup?
We really need to contain Sam Rolfs. When he gets going and down in transition a lot, he creates well for himself. He creates well for others. And then also Alec Bogley. You know, they've got a team full of athletes that can create some things, and we're going to need to make sure that defensively we're really sound. And then on the offensive end, we need to execute better than we have been, and executing for the best shot that we can get. We've taken some okay or good shots, and we want to make sure that we're taking some great shots. And sometimes that means getting deeper into shot clocks, getting more reversals, all of that.
You know, one thing, and obviously you kind of mentioned already what you need to do against Aberdeen Central, but you're able to scout them early on. You're able to scout them because you had the same exact opponents for the first 4 games. Everything was the same. Now the last couple of games have been a little bit different, but also they're probably not the same team as what they once were, and obviously they're kind of struggling right now. What have you seen differently from the beginning of the season to the last couple of games?
Well, they've been plagued with some injuries. Spencer Barr going out, and he's a solid for them, and he certainly was a leader on the floor, and that they've been trying to kind of find the next man up a little bit, and so they're still reestablishing their identity until he gets back, and so that losing one kid makes a really big difference in a program, but nonetheless, you've got to make sure that the next man is ready to go up, and that's something that at times we're plagued with injuries too, and we've got to have kids ready to go, and everybody knows what their role is. They should know what their role is at this point, and we've got to just go out and execute our roles to the best of our abilities.
Yeah, and you mentioned the injuries. Ben Heisler is out. Carson Aharts is out for a while too. and obviously not starters, but guys that will be missed in the lineup at different times in the game.
Yeah, it's certainly changed our rotations up quite a bit, and in the last game with them going out in the JV game, it certainly was a pretty quick turnaround as far as not having them, and you just have to adjust and you have to respond, and we're looking to, we've got to have some guys step up tonight and maybe play some more minutes than what they maybe had been. You have to fill those minutes, and but at the end of the day, our emphasis of execution and intensity defensively doesn't change.
Offensively for you guys, how do you want? I mean, you mentioned maybe getting deeper into the shot clock, but what do you want to do to create more offense or create offense here tonight against an Aberdeen team?
The execution comes down to solid cuts, purposeful movement, screens with purpose, and really valuing possessions. And that's something we've been emphasizing a lot is valuing each possession. Now, a game's not decided, one play doesn't decide the outcome of the game necessarily, but if you value all of your possessions and you value that ball more than anything, good things happen at the end.
What's it going to take to knock off Aberdeen Central here tonight?
Really good defensive performance, continuing to build on our rebounding presence, and then execution offensively, getting good ball reversals, staying together, elevating one another.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back with more of the pregame show next year on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
It takes hard work to reach goals. It's a truth that applies to more than just sports. It also goes for your financial goals. You work hard for your money. You deserve an investment strategy that lines up with your game plan. Your local Edward Jones financial advisor can help. If your investments aren't getting you closer to the win, visit edwardjones.com or stop by your local Pierre area Edward Jones office for a financial review. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
As long as you have a local cooperative, you'll never farm alone. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, our team is your team, ready to help you make the decisions that are vital to your operation. From the seed, plant health, and marketing the grain, to fuel to keep you running, the feed to supplement your herds, and the financing programs to make it all possible. We're here for you. Give CHS Midwest Cooperative a call today and let us show you the value of the co-op. Local, loyal, and trusted for generations.
Hey DQ fans, when was the last time you ordered our crispy classic chicken strips or our juicy rotisserie style chicken bites? Both baskets are sumptuous, tender, and paired with Texas toast and golden french fries. With options this good, either choice is a perfect choice. And ring in the new year with a new fave, the Oreo Mocha Fudge Blizzard Treat. It's got chunks of Oreo cookie goodness, fudge pieces, and just the right amount of mocha, all blended into DQ's world famous soft serve. Looks like your morning coffee just got a whole lot tastier. Grab the Oreo Mocha Fudge Blizzard Treat today, only at DQ. Happy tastes good. As we welcome you back here and getting set for tip-off between the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. The Governors will be looking for their 6th win of the season. Aberdeen Central looking to go to 8-5 to be 3 games over 500. And they were once sitting at 7-2 before they dropped 3 straight, and now sitting at 7-5. The Governors were once at 4-0 and now sitting at 5-5 and need this game to get back over 500 again as they look for that here this evening against Aberdeen Central. Your starters for the Pierre Governors will be Matthew Hansen, Lincoln Keenels, as well. Starting here will be Jacob Mayer, and then the other 2 starters, Jackson Edmond and Christian Bush. We'll go through those starters again here before we get things underway. A couple of starters as well for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles will be A.J. Hayes as well as Sam Rolfs, and then you have Jackson Dorsett, Alec Vogley as well in that starting lineup, and I believe also Noah Behrens will be in that starting lineup for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. So quite a few seniors in the starting lineup for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Of course, Spencer Barr, the 5'11 junior, not playing tonight as he is out with an injury and will miss some time. Governors and Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles coming up here in just a couple of minutes. We'll step aside for 3 minutes, come back with tip-off. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. You'll find a great selection of quality new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep vehicles, plus a great selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take good care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and body shop, along with a friendly financing team that'll do their best to get you into your next new or pre-owned vehicle with financing that fits your budget. Wagner Auto is your local, family-owned, full-service dealership in Pierre. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your healthcare is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Innovation. It's right here. Avera St. Mary's Hospital keeps care local for you and your family, offering comprehensive care that has earned 4 out of 5 stars by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services in hospital performance and safety. Avera St. Mary's world-class care is further supported by advanced technology, 2-way video e-consults, 3D mammography, and a state-of-the-art birthing center, so you and your family don't have to go anywhere else, because innovation lives right here in Pierre. Learn more at avera.org/news.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow.
Before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match ceiling takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank.
Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Are you building a new home or remodeling the old? Adding a fireplace can make a house a home. Olson Plumbing in Pierre carries a full line of Heat-A-Later fireplaces. Whether your taste is traditional or contemporary, Olson Plumbing has a great selection of Heat-A-Later fireplaces that will fit any style. Whether you're building new or updating, call Olson Plumbing. Heat-A-Later Fireplaces, the first name in fireplaces. Olson Plumbing in Pierre is your source for the industry's largest selection of indoor-outdoor fireplaces, either gas or wood, and outdoor fire pits. Stop by their showroom at 2803 East Wells or give them a call, 224-6436.
Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre still wants your trade or your spare vehicle, and we're willing to give you top dollar, and we'll throw in an additional $250 Pierre Pride dollars. Sell us your car, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you an additional $250 Pierre Pride dollars. Trade in your vehicle for a new or different one, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you $250 Pierre Pride dollars. Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFordToyota.com.
As we welcome you back here at Riggs High School, we are set for tip-off as they are introducing the cheerleaders. We will send it down to Ryan Munson for the starting lineups between the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles and the Pierre Governors.
Now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for the visiting Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. A senior forward number 3, Alec Mobley. A senior forward number 4, Noah Barron. A senior guard number 5, Jackson Dorsett. A senior guard number 10, Sam Ross. And another senior guard number 23, AJ Hayes. The Golden Eagles are coached by Josh Mock, Trent Kurtz, Jeremy Hillebrand, Chance Torrance, Colton McClemmons, and head coach Brent Norberg. And now green and white on your feet and bring the ruckus. These are your Governor starters. A senior guard number 2, Matthew Hansen. A junior guard number 3, Lincoln Keyhole. A junior guard number 10, Jacob Mayer. A junior forward number 24, Jackson Edmonds. Matt Traversy and head coach Brianna Kusler.
So those are your starting lineups. And for Aberdeen, again, it is Vogley, Behrens, Dorsett, Rolfs, and Hayes. And for the Governors, it is Hansen, Keenholz, Mayer, Edmond, and Bush. Look at Keenholz and Noah Behrens will go for the opening tip. 8 minutes are on the clock. Aberdeen Central moving from left to right. Pierre Governors from right to left. Beautiful night for some Tuesday basketball here at Riggs High School. And the opening tip is going to be grabbed by the Aberdeen Golden Eagles as we are underway here this evening. It is Sam Ross at the top of the key. He'll work it to the right side and kick it over into the corner or in the left wing. And now it'll be kicked into the corner this time and farther into the corner on the baseline. Back out to the free throw line. Ross, pull up two is good. And Sam Ross gets the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles quickly on the scoreboard. Jacob Mayer here for the Governors. Trying to work around the screen from Christian Bush. And now Hansen for Edmond. He'll spin move at the high post to a cutting backdoor Keenholz, and he just left it a little bit too short on the layup, and it's going back the other way. Into the corner. A three is missed. That one taken by Hayes. And now we'll go back the other way. Matt Hansen trying to keep up with the camera on YouTube. Christian Bush inside, gets a quick pass from Jackson Edmond. And Christian Bush has tied the game up 2-2. First minute gone by here in the first quarter. 2-2 is their score. Aberdeen Central with possession. Sam Ross goes off of his foot. It goes in the backcourt, and it will be a backcourt violation. And the first turnover of the game belongs to the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Good crowd on hand here this evening. Jackson Edmond will inbound for Jacob Mayer. Mayer to those on the right side. That one too strong off the hands of Keenholz, and it's another turnover there by the Governors, or their first turnover. You're watching on YouTube at KCCR Sports. You can see the lower bowl, and you see that spot right next to the student section where there's not anybody sitting there. Well, that's also because you can't see over the top of the students. That's why you don't try and want to sit there. Over on the left wing for three. It's buried. And it's Jackson Dorsett who gets the first three of the ball game for either side. And it's 5-2 the Governors. Down by three right now. Matt Hansen here for the Governors. On the right wing, gets a screen from Edmond. Underneath for Jackson Edmond. Back out Mayer. He'll spot up for three to answer. That one just rolls off, and a rebound grab by the Golden Eagles and Sam Ross. Right down the middle of the floor, goes coast to coast. A tough shot that's missed. The rebound is grabbed. A foul is going to be called, and Aberdeen Central will go to the free throw line after Alec Vogley got the offensive rebound, and Christian Bush picks up the shooting foul. And so here is Alec Vogley, the 6'5 senior, misses the first free throw attempts. Kate Kaiser will check in for Keenholz early on. 6:03 to go here in the first quarter. Here's the second free throw. That one looked like it should have been a lane violation. It was missed either way, and the Governors get the rebound, and quickly up the floor that comes to Jacob Mayer. Bush on the right baseline to a backdoor cut for Kate Kaiser, and that one rolled off the rim. The Governors have had two really good backdoor cuts, good feeds, good looks, and they just missed both of them. All the way around the perimeter to the left side. A left-handed layup is missed by Vogley. The rebound's tipped around, and it's going to be finally grabbed by Matt Hansen. A bounce pass for Mayer. He's underneath, hands off for Christian Bush. He misses the shot. Another bunny miss. Jacob Mayer, though, gets the offensive board. His shot with contact is missed, and it will go out of bounds off of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. And the Governors have missed three bunny shots, gimme buckets, however you want to call it. They've missed them right underneath the basket. Here is Jackson Edmond. He looks inside. Now Bush, he'll step back. A little bit fadeaway of a shot, missed it. And the rebound's grabbed by Aberdeen Central. 5-2 our score, 5:15 left to go in the first quarter. Driving on the baseline. The tough shot with the right hand floating to the basket. It's missed by Hayes. And here is Kate Kaiser the other way for the Governors. Mayer to the wing, to the top of the point for Edmond. He'll drive to his left, kick it right back over right side for Kaiser. And now Mayer trying to look inside to the high post. It goes for Hansen, drives baseline. Trying to get a pass back out for Mayer. A lot of contact, but then inside on the low post for Edmond, and that's too strong of a shot. And Aberdeen Central gets a good defensive stand there. Ross, spin move, he'll stop, he'll turn, fadeaway shot is missed, and Mayer will grab the weak side rebound. Outlets it up ahead for Kaiser. Bounce pass for Edmond. One-hand slam for Jackson Edmond. No technical needed on that one. 5-4 our score. 4:24 to go. Gets a little energy into the crowd after a couple of missed shots underneath. Edmond says no need to miss it when you can slam it through the hoop. Vogley picks up his dribble inside the key. Now here's Sam Ross. Drives the baseline. Off-balance shot. It's short. Rebounds tipped off the rim. Up in the air still. It's going to end up grabbed, and the missed shot again. That one by Brady Rohrback. And finally grabbing it is Edmond. Matt Hansen here for the Governors. This pass goes over for Mayer as he drives in, and we'll have a foul by Aberdeen Central as he started to drive. And it's going to be on Jackson Dorsett. First foul by Aberdeen Central, and the first team foul as well. 5-4 our score here in quarter number one. 3:50 left to go here in the first quarter. Kate Kaiser will inbound it. Good pass for Jet Zabel underneath. Missed another shot, and then goes off of Zabel and out of play. And the Governors have had good looks. They're just not going in right now. Boy, those are tough. And for Coach Kusler, you like the ball movement, you like the drive, you like everything about it, except you're just not making it at the bucket right now. Rohrback will drive, kicks it back over. Here's Behrens for three. That's good. No, it's a long two for Noah Behrens, and it's now 7-4. Edmond pump fakes to the high post. Over for Matt Hansen. He pulls up for three. That's good for Matt Hansen. It's now 7-7. The senior, the only senior on this team, will have just been very, very impressed with what Matt Hansen has done over the last 4 or 5 games for the Governors. Rohrback pulls up for three. That's too strong, and the rebound comes to Zabel at the free throw line. Edmond, he led the breakout. Keno's a long three. That's too strong. And the rebound's grabbed by Rohrback. Sam Ross here for Aberdeen Central. 2:48 left to go in the first quarter. Over on the right side, driving all the way in. A tough shot was from Behrens. A little bit of contact with Zabel. Missed the shot. Edmond got the rebound. Here is now Matt Hansen. Picks up his dribble, maybe a little bit prematurely, but now Edmond will catch the point. Takes one dribble to his left. Kicks it over on the wing for Hansen. Back to the point for Cade Kaiser. A lot of room between him and his man. 16 to go on the shot clock. Keenels will catch on the left wing. He looks to his right, throws it around the perimeter. It goes for Hansen. Matt Hansen, he'll start to drive in with 7 on the shot clock. Hard off the glass, missed the shot. Rebound's tipped underneath. Zabel got the rebound. The shot's good and a foul. And the Governors have their first lead tonight, 9-7. And the foul is committed by Jamison Palmer. Second team foul, first one on Palmer. Hayes will check back in. And Zabel now has an opportunity for an old-fashioned three-point play. And the free throw will roll in and out. So it remains a 9-7 lead. 2:05 to go here in the first quarter. Over on the left wing, that was going to be Palmer. Now kicking to the right side. Carter Dingman, who's in for the first time. Palmer back over. Behrens now Rohrback at the top of the key. Right side. Driving in is Hayes. He is fouled before the shot. So there are no free throws, but the second Governor foul upcoming, and that one's going to be committed by Cade Kaiser. His first and the team's second. Reckon Kruger will check in for Matt Hansen. Vogley is back in. Rohrback will take a seat. 1:46 to go. Fresh 35 here in the first quarter. 9-7. Governors lead it by 2. Over on the left wing, Behrens. He'll start to drive. His pass deflected, and it's still going to be grabbed, though, by Aberdeen Central. Still 23 on the shot clock. Driving all the way in, creating the contact was Vogley. Edmond got a piece of the ball, and he comes down with the rebound. Reckon Kruger underneath. Kaiser was wide open, a little bit too long wide open. He caught it too far underneath the basket. Zabel with the baseline jumper. That's too strong, and then Edmond gets called for a push in the back. And that'll be the first foul on Jackson Edmond and the third team foul now with 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. And Kaiser was underneath the basket, was well underneath the basket. Kruger couldn't quite, either didn't see him right away or just couldn't quite get the ball to him right away. By the time that Kaiser caught it, he looked up and he was right underneath the cylinder. 1:08 left to go here in the first quarter. Open three look. Palmer misses it. Rebound is skied for by Keenholz. Well up ahead on the right side for Kaiser. His pass was intended for maybe Kruger, but he just dropped it and let Christian Bush pick it up. So now Kaiser will reset the offense. Over on the left side for Kruger. He looks in, gets a screen from Zabel. Zabel rolls off it. Kruger drives the basket with a finger roll, lays it in. Kruger was pretty impressive in the JV game, and that late in that JV game, the Governors ended up losing it, but he looked like he had a lot of confidence. Continued here in the varsity game, driving all the way. There's a foul committed. Noah Behrens will step to the free throw line. We'll see who it's on. It's going to be on Kruger. Maybe I got a little bit carried away, singing the praises of Brecken Kruger, and the announcer's curse tells me to bring it back down a little bit. 29.4 to go. Although it's just one foul. First free throw is missed. Sam Ross will check back in here with 29.4 to go. Again, 11-7 our score. The Governors lead it by 4. 5 different guys have scored for the Governors so far. Second free throw is good from Behrens. Rohrbach will check back in for Behrens. And with 29.4, the shot clock is turned off, and the Governors can hold for the final shot here in the first quarter. Lincoln Keenholz for Pierre with 20 to go, leading 11-8. Kate Kaiser will catch on the left side. Back to Keenholz near midcourt. Down to 12 to go in the quarter. High post. Christian Bush hands off for Keenholz. Step back. He gets around the man. His shot is missed. The rebound's grabbed with 3 seconds to go. Here is Sam Rolfs. He got all the way to the three-point line for a shot, and it just misses. And the Governors will escape this first quarter with 11-8 lead over Aberdeen Central. We'll step aside for a minute, come back with the second quarter. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
First United Methodist Church would like to take this time to wish the Pierre Governors great success in this sports season. Athletic competition builds skills, leadership, teamwork, and provides lifelong lessons in character development. I'm Pastor Greg, and I invite you to join us for meaningful worship, personal growth, and compassionate fellowship. For a list of worship times and upcoming events, visit our website, pierrefirstumc.org, or our Facebook page, Pierre First United Methodist Church.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
As we welcome you back here at Riggs High School as we head into the second quarter, the Governors lead it 11-8. John Winkler here on this Tuesday evening. Spencer Kelly back at the station. Our technical producer for the evening. Jacob Mayer will begin here with the Pierre Governors. They lead it by a possession, 11-8 right now. Christian Bush will catch at the point. He'll work at the right side. The pass deflected and then went off the hands of Matt Hansen, so the Governors will turn it over. Both teams were, according to my calculations, were very good with the ball. Only one turnover apiece. And I say according to my calculations because it feels like there might have been another turnover in there. Maybe not. But there's a three that's buried, and we are tied 11-11. That is A.J. Hayes that ties it up. 11-11. On the left wing, he was left open. Edmond will catch at the point. Pass goes for Mayer. Starts to drive. Hands back off for Keenholz. Steps back from the high post. Now starts to drive in. Draws a double team. Finds Christian Bush. Now in the corner for Mayer. Underneath to Edmond. The baby left-hand hook just rolls off the rim. Governors just about had the lead back. And now Sam Rolfs, who drives in. Hayes is looking for a second in a row. That's missed. The rebound, though, is grabbed, and the putback is missed by Vogley. Keenholz grabs the rebound. And a pass for Christian Bush that might have been going for Jacob Mayer, and the Governors will catch a break because that one went off of Aberdeen Central and out of play. 6:54 to go here in the first half. 30 seconds left in the shot clock. It is 11-11. We are tied here early on the second quarter. Bush, no-look pass for Edmond underneath. Drives in Vogley, trying to draw the contact, missed the shot. The rebound is grabbed, and Sam Ross will get called for the foul on the rebound attempt. And Sam Ross picks up his first and the third team foul. 4 fouls for the Governors, 3 so far for Aberdeen Central. 6:47 to go here in the first half. Jacob Mayer will inbound. Kicks it out for Christian Bush, underneath for Edmond, turns to his right, and the shot was partially blocked, and a foul is called. Aberdeen Central was happy about the block and then realized a foul was called, and now they're not so happy anymore. And that's the 4th foul for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, and the first foul on Vogley. And at the free throw line, Governors were 0 for 1 that first quarter, as they're now 0 for 2 right now. Aberdeen Central went 1 for 4 in the first. And a whole lot of free throws around the board for either team. Second free throw from Edmond. That's good. He splits the pair. And the Governors are up 12-11. 6:40 to go in the first half. Sam Ross has it for Aberdeen Central. To the left wing, Vogley's open. The lefty for 3, missed it. Rebounds tipped again, tipped another time, and finally grabbed by Matt Hansen. The tip drill works out for the wide receiver for the Governors. Jacob Mayer here for Pierre. He looks, backdoor feed for Edmond, off the hands and out of play. And the second turnover of the quarter here for the Pierre Governors. Noah Behrens will check in, as well as Jamison Palmer. Sam Ross here for Aberdeen Central. So 12-11 lead for the Pierre Governors right now as we play early on in the second. Sam Ross picks up his dribble, finds Vogley, starts to drive in inside the paint, too strong with the shot off the back iron. Edmond goes down hard, and it goes off of the Governors. It'll stay in Aberdeen Central's possession, fresh 35 after the shot hit the rim. Edmond took a awkward fall, but he gets right back up. Ross will inbound. Behrens will catch. Left side and into the corner it goes. Ross back out to the point. Now Vogley on the right side. Throws it down low for Behrens. Bush defends him. Vogley starts to drive, kicks it in the corner. Back out top for Hayes. Now on the right wing it is Rolfs another time. 17 to go on the shot clock. He'll get a screen from Vogley. Nearly stuck his arm a little bit too far out there trying to set the screen. Behrens over in the wing for 3. Open was Hayes. Missed the shot. And a rebound foul is called against Aberdeen Central. Noah Behrens picks up his first foul. And that's a 15 foul. So 5 different guys have fouled for Aberdeen Central. Nobody's got 2 fouls yet in the entire game. The Governors have 4 fouls against, and 4 different guys have also fouled. Jackson Edmond, Christian Bush, he's open. He can spot up from outside. He elected to pass on that one. Hansen will catch to the free throw line. That rolls off left side. And the rebound and a quick outlet pass up for Hayes. Hayes will drive to the bucket. Too strong. And then on the rebound attempt, going back with the shot was Behrens. He is fouled and will go to the line for 2. We might have our first foul committed, or second personal foul committed. And it is Jackson Edmond that picks up his second and the 15th foul. We've had 9 out of the 10 fouls committed by 2 teams. We've had 9 different guys foul. Behrens is 1 for 2 from the line so far tonight. First one from him. That one's true. And we are tied 12-12. Jet Zabel will check in for Edmond. Here's Behrens, another chance at the line. 5:07 to go in the first half. They give his team the lead. But it's too strong, and the rebound's grabbed by Keenel. So we remain tied 12-12 with 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Lincoln Keenel so far, he's still looking for his first bucket. Keenel gets a double team, tries to step back out of it. Now he gets a screen from Bush, rolls off of it, did Bush on the pick and roll. Oh boy, and then the referee kind of caught the ball a little bit early. It was going into the crowd, the student section. I don't think Mayer is going to get to it, but It seemed like it was maybe grabbed before it really needed to be grabbed. Barron's on the right side. He'll hand off for Vogley, defended by Zabel. Pass deflected, stolen by Keenels. Keenels goes one-on-one with Ross. Underneath the basket, up and under for Lincoln Keenels. And the Governors are back up by 2. And Lincoln Keenels is finally on the score sheet. His first 2 points tonight. On the right wing, here comes all the way in, and a layup that's missed on the right side by Barretts. Mayer races down the floor, trying to create contact. The shot was missed because it was blocked up, and then back the other way it goes. Things have opened up. There's a missed shot. The rebound's going to be grabbed. Palmer missed the shot, and then a 3 from Barretts, and it's good. And then Christian Bush, as he was trying to get around to get to Noah Barretts, he ends up falling on top of Jamison Palmer. The 3 was made by Barretts. It's now a 15-14 lead. A timeout was taken, though, with it. So it's 15-14. No, they're going to say, I thought it was a 3, but they're going to say maybe it's just a long 2. With 3:55 left to go here in the first half, our first timeout taken. And it looks like maybe it is still 14-14. So it was just going to be a long 2. And we are tied here with 3:55 to go in the first half. Governors right now, they've done a really good job of spreading the scoring around. 6 different guys have scored. Although, relatively speaking, they've done a good job of spreading things around, but they probably would have hoped to have more than 14 points over 12 minutes into this game. Here's Jacob Mayer for the Governors. As we return to play, it is tied 14-14. Lincoln Keenels on the left side. He starts to drive, step back. Sam Ross, a good defender on Keenels. Jacob Mayer with 18 to go here in the shot clock. Matt Hansen starts to drive. Tough shot, missed. The rebound's tipped right to Jacob Mayer. Now Hansen's open for 3. He'll take this one, but he doesn't make that one. And the rebound's grabbed by Sam Ross. Would have taken that 3 over the 2, but he missed both of them. Ross trying to get maybe a little bit of a push off, but the shots missed as he created the open space. Zabel got the rebound, and the Governors again can retake the lead. Keenels with a step back shot, and he airballs it, and it goes out of play. 3:08 left to go here in the first half. It is 14-14. Rohrbach will check back in. Also, Dorsett is in again here for Aberdeen Central. Here is Vogley over on the right side. Now back to the top of the key. Dorsett, good little roll off from Rohrbach. And Brady Rohrbach's got his first bucket. And Aberdeen Central is back on top 16-14. Here is Lincoln Keenels, drives in. Good bounce pass for Mayer. High off the glass, missed the shot. And the rebound is going to be grabbed by Vogley. Up ahead on the left side, Dorsett starts to drive, but he is fouled. That's Jacob Mayer's first foul, the 16th foul. Pierre Governor girls, they lead it 10-4 at the end of the first quarter over Aberdeen Central up in Aberdeen. Friday, we'll have the Pierre Governor girls game as O'Gorman will be in town. The boys will be on the road at O'Gorman and at Harrisburg on Friday and Saturday. But we'll have the girls game Friday nights. And over on Capital City Rock on Saturday, we'll have the Hawaii Capitals game against Sioux Falls 1. At the top of the key, Dorsett, he'll drive. The hop step. Now back to the top again, Dingman. Dorsett drives in with the left hand, too strong with the left hand. The rebound's grabbed by Christian Bush. And back the other way we go here for the Governors. Lincoln Keenels, he starts to drive, spin, move around, lost the handle of it, able to recover. Kaiser now for Bush. Over for Keenels in the right wing. He drives all the way in, floats it to the basket, and it falls in. And Lincoln Keenels has tied the game up 16-16 with 1:47 to go here in the first half. Vogley steps in, over for Dorsett. Now back at the point, it is Dingman. 1:35 left to go here in the half. Dingman for Vogley. Vogley will drive. Tough shot with two different defenders around him. Christian Bush was straight up, but Vogley was able to get over the top of him, knock down the shot, and give Aberdeen Central the lead right back 18-16 with 1:18 to go here in the first half. Kazar reset the offense. Jet Zabel. Bounce pass for Keenholz. Keenholz trying to back his way down. Fades away. Keenholz has got another one. He's got 6 here in the quarter, and we are tied 18-18. Keenholz has all 6 right now here in the second, and it's been 6 big points here for Keenholz. Over on the right wing, here is Dingman driving in. Hansen was able to poke the ball away from behind of Hayes. It goes out of play. And from the baseline, inbound coming up from the right wing, Sam Ross and Noah Behrens will check back in. 46.8 to go here in the half. 19 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 18-18 our score. Baseline inbound for Ross. Dorsett starts to drive, kicks it for Behrens for 3. And Noah Behrens drains it. And that one is a 3 for Behrens. It is 21-18. 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Christian Bush, pass back for Keenholz. Now Hansen will catch on the right side. Zabel back up. Christian Bush, he'll try and answer with a 3. Missed it. Rebounds grabbed by Rolfs. And here's Sam Ross. Trying a little bit of a skip into the front court. And they can hold for the final shot and take at least a 3-point lead into the locker room. 10 seconds to go. Sam Rolfs here trying to spread everybody out is Coach Norberg. Here is Rolfs, a tough shot, rolls off the rim, rebounds grabbed by Hansen, and that does it here for the first half. 21-18, the Governors, they trail it by 3 going into the break. Back in 3 minutes with halftime stats. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Wahi Federal Credit Union member? At a Wahi Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at a Wahi Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do. Wahi Federal Credit Union.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Bank West Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put Bank West Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
Has it been years since you've been to the dentist? Are you afraid to see a dentist? If so, you are among many people who feel this way. Hi, I am Dr. Michelle Hofer of Missouri River Dentistry. At our office, we pride ourselves as an office that uses a personal touch to offer gentle dentistry, tailored to fit each patient's needs. We do so by utilizing state-of-the-art equipment and methods which allow the patients to feel comfortable. So whether it has been many years or 6 months since your last dental visit, your oral health is important. We invite you to call us at Missouri River Dentistry, 223-2021, 223-2021.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Faith Lutheran Church prays for God's blessings to all of our athletes and their families. We're proud of the commitment and dedication that you give to your team. We would love for you to join us and celebrate the successes that God gives to us on the field, in the classroom, and throughout our lives. You can worship with us at Faith Lutheran Church on Sundays at 8:30 and 11 a.m., on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m., or you can watch online at faithluth.com/livestream.
As we welcome you back here and into halftime, the Pierre Governors down 21-18 here at the break. As we go through our scoring totals, not a whole lot to go through because the Governors and Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles like to maybe take the lid off the hoop right now. Teams have both struggled to score, but Noah Barons, he's got 9. He's got the game high right now, 9 for Aberdeen Central. 3 for Jackson Dorsett and A.J. Hayes, and then 2 points apiece, a bucket apiece for Alec Vogley, Sam Rolfs, and Brady Warback to get them their 21 points. They shot 2 for 6 from the free throw line in the first half. For the Pierre Governors, it is Lincoln Keenels with 6. He's the only guy with at least 2 made field goals for the Governors. Matt Hansen's got a 3. Jackson Emmons got 3 points as he's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And then a bucket for Brecken Kruger, Jet Zabel, and Christian Bush. And the Governors were 1 for 3 from the free throw line in that first half. Not a whole lot of turnovers either. 4 turnovers for the Governors. That's what I got them. 2 turnovers for Aberdeen Central. That's my official stats. That does not mean that is the official stat. As we've seen a lot of shots go up. That's the good thing is both teams are taking care of the basketball for the most part, but they are struggling to put the baskets in. That's been the toughest of it all. The Governors had 3 or 4 chances underneath the basket early on in the game, and they could not find a way. They couldn't buy a bucket, as kids right now are paying their way to take shots here at halftime. But right now the Governors, they couldn't just buy a bucket in that first quarter. But here they are still, as we are getting closer to the start of the second half. They're only down by 3. Just 1 3 puts you right back in it. And all they got to do is, 1 3, you're tied. A defensive stop. They're going to get Aberdeen Central is going to get the ball to start the second half. A defensive stop and a bucket, and all of a sudden, you're right back in it. There's a little girl that's going to go up there and make a shot right in front of the basket. And the crowd reacts accordingly to it. Governors down 21-18 here at the end of the first half. Again, coming up on Friday, we'll have the Pierre Governor girls game here at home. They lead 10-4 at the end of the first quarter over Aberdeen Central on the road. And for the Pierre Governors right now, again, we'll have the girls game on Friday with coverage starting at 6:40 and tip-off at 7 o'clock. Nathan Nas will join me for the call for that one on Friday evening here from Riggs High School. Saturday and Sunday, we'll have Hawaii hockey for you on Capital City Rock, as the Hawaii Capitals will host Sioux Falls 1 on Saturday, and then we'll host Sioux Falls 2 on Sunday. Governors down 21-18 here at the end of the first half. We'll step aside here for 3 minutes and come back and have the second half for you. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
For your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
It takes hard work to reach goals. It's a truth that applies to more than just sports. It also goes for your financial goals. You work hard for your money. You deserve an investment strategy that lines up with your game plan. Your local Edward Jones financial advisor can help. If your investments aren't getting you closer to the win, visit edwardjones.com. Or stop by your local Pierre area Edward Jones office for a financial review. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
As long as you have a local cooperative, you'll never farm alone. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, our team is your team, ready to help you make the decisions that are vital to your operation. From the seed, plant health, and marketing the grain, to fuel to keep you running, the feed to supplement your herds, and the financing programs to make it all possible. We're here for you. Give CHS Midwest Cooperative a call today and let us show you the value of the co-op. Local, loyal, and trusted for generations.
Hey DQ fans, when was the last time you ordered our crispy classic chicken strips or our juicy rotisserie style chicken bites? Both baskets are sumptuous, tender, and paired with Texas toast and golden french fries. With options this good, either choice is a perfect choice. And ring in the new year with a new fave, the Oreo Mocha Fudge Blizzard Treat. It's got chunks of Oreo cookie goodness, fudge pieces, and just the right amount of mocha, all blended into DQ's world famous soft serve. Looks like your morning coffee just got a whole lot tastier. Grab the Oreo Mocha Fudge Blizzard Treat today, only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. You'll find a great selection of quality new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep vehicles, plus a great selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take good care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and body shop, along with a friendly financing team that'll do their best to get you into your next new or pre-owned vehicle with financing that fits your budget. Wagner Auto is your local, family-owned, full-service dealership in Pierre. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
And as we welcome you back here at Riggs High School, we are set for the second half. The Governors down 21-18 as we head into the third quarter. And Aberdeen Central get the ball to start this second quarter. A quick moving first half because of the lack of free throws. A total of 9 free throws taken. A total of 11 fouls committed. Not a whole lot of, there was not a whole lot of stoppage time. And really, when you also look at the turnovers, 4-2. Both teams played good basketball, clean basketball. They just couldn't knock in shots. And here to start the second half, the Pierre Governors will be on defense. Aberdeen Central will open up with the ball, leading 21-18. As Alec Vogley will inbound, and we are underway here in the second half. On the right wing, underneath for Vogley. On the left side, low post, shot is up, and Jackson Edmond will foul. And the Governors will pick up their first team foul in the second half. That's the third foul on Jackson Edmond. And as quickly I talked about, only 9 free throws attempted in the first half. 11 seconds in, we have our first 2 free throws, and the first one is good from Alec Vogley, who was 0 for 2 from the free throw line up to that point. Second free throw. Vogley misses it. The rebound is going to be grabbed by Edmond. And Lincoln Keenels will give over for Jacob Mayer. Keenels now on the right wing. Edmond looking for a backdoor cut for Mayer. Step back to the wing to catch it. And now to be caught by Keenels underneath for Edmond. He'll look to drive. Goes it back over the top for Mayer. Jacob Mayer starts to drive. He gets cut off. Hands off for Bush. Back for Mayer. Down to 6 on the shot clock. Hansen will catch. Tough shot in traffic, and it rolls off the rim. May have changed the shots, trying to avoid the contact, and he ends up missing it. And it's a 22-18 lead right now here for Aberdeen Central. Vogley will drive in. He'll lay it up and in. And he's got all 3 to start the third quarter, 24-18. And Coach Kuster will take a timeout, 1 minute and 6 seconds in to this third quarter. Down 24-18. Here, Governors right now lead it to the girls, lead at 19-17 at halftime over Aberdeen Central. As the girls are looking for their 4th win of the season at 3-7 right now to open up the second half of the year. This is the first game of the second half of the season for both teams. Governors at 5-5. The boys team is at 5-5. The girls team at 3-7. Girls will be here at home on Friday against O'Gorman. We'll have it for you. Coverage will start at 6:40. Tip-off will be at 7 o'clock here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. So a inbound upcoming here for the Governors on the sideline in front of the Pierre bench. Lincoln Keenels will take it. And an inbound for Edmond. Jacob Mayer will now have it here for the Governors. Trying to back his man down at the three-point line. Now pass goes over. Keenels, good pump fake. To the free throw line it goes. And Keenels knocks down another one. He's now got 8, and it's 24-20. 6:35 left to go here in the third quarter. Vogley goes all the way through the teeth of the defense, but he missed the shot. Coach Kusler can't be happy that the defense kind of gave Vogley that opportunity, but they come away with a stop. Not a traditional stop that they would like. Edmond from underneath the basket. He hits the bottom of the backboard. And now here's Aberdeen Central back the other way. All the way in is Ross. He is fouled and will go to the line. The Governors are allowing Aberdeen Central just to drive right now. Christian Bush will get called for the foul. That's his second, and the second team foul. First free throw is good for Sam Rolfs. That was the first free throw that he's taken all game. 25-20 our score with 6:10 to go. 6:12 to go here in the third quarter. The second one is also good from Rolfs, and it's now 26-20. Jacob Mayer here for the Governors. As Pierre trails by 6 here early on the third. Hansen starts to drive, picks up his dribble, looks, still continue to look. Keenels will catch high post, fadeaway shot, rolls off the rim. And the rebound's grabbed again by Aberdeen Central. And the Golden Eagles back the other way, Sam Ross. Over on the right corner for a 3. Dorsett missed it, rebound's grabbed by Bush. Keenels now here for Pierre. Governors down by just 2 possessions right now. Keenels didn't have enough strength on that pass. He turns it over, and it's on Lincoln Keenels. The foul is committed by Keenels, his first. And the third team foul already here by Pierre. Kaiser and Zabel will check in. Palmer and Rohrbach are both in for Aberdeen Central. Governors have turned the ball over now 5 times in this contest. 5:30 left to go here in the third. Rohrbach, pass goes all the way across the corner for Palmer. Right back to Palmer in the corner for 3. Air ball's it, the rebound's grabbed by Zabel. Cade Kaiser, Edmond, drives all the way in. Tough shot in traffic, missed him, but the rebound's grabbed by the Governors. It was Zabel that found the rebound. Now Edmond will get a screen for Hansen. Kaiser underneath for Edmond. Tough shot off the glass, missed it. The rebound's grabbed by Edmond another time. Good bounce pass to a cutting Hansen, and then he is fouled and will go to the line for 2. So Matt Hansen, good job of not giving up the play. We're sitting there watching the rest of the play happen. He was able to drive in, and it'll be Alec Vogley that gets called for the second foul and the first team foul. He's first person with 2 fouls for Aberdeen Central. First one is good from Hansen. Governors right now shooting 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Coach Kusler talked about it being point of emphasis that they need to make their free throws in this going forward. It's hard to harp sometimes, but she called out the elephant in the room. Both free throws were good that trip for Matt Hansen. Rolfs over. Now back over on the right side. High pass from Dingman. Underneath for Rohrbach. In the corner, Ross will catch. Pulls up for 3. Rolls in and out. Rebound, though. Grabbed by Rohrbach. Back to Rolfs in the left wing. Pass inside the zone. Kicks it over in the corner. Palmer, another 3. That time it's good. He airballed the first one. He drains the second one. Well, it's a long-range 2 again. That's another 2 that's been made by Aberdeen Central. That's their third one that their foot's been on the line or just inside the 3-point line. Kate Kaiser, Zabel, now here is Keenels. Keenels will look. Free throw line catch by Hansen. He'll drive right side, kick it back out for Zabel. Over for Kaiser. He'll drive baseline. Tough shot for Kaiser, missed it. Rebounds grabbed by Aberdeen Central. All the way down the floor. Kaiser trying to draw the charge. A block is called. And to the free throw line will be Aberdeen Central. And Kate Kaiser will get called for a second. And to the free throw line will be Palmer. In this quarter, 3 for 4 for Aberdeen Central, as they are 5 for now 11 after the free throw was missed. Christian Bush will check in for Jackson Edmond. Edmond's got 3 fouls, so with 3:49 to go in the third quarter, we'll see how quickly or how long he stays on the bench. Second free throw is missed, but an offensive rebound for Barretts. And then a 3 is up and too strong for Dingman. Boy, the Governors catch a break right there. Matt Hansen underneath for Christian Bush. A right-hand hook shot is missed by Bush inside the paint. And here's back the other way for Sam Rolfs. Dingman back to Rolfs. Governors have dropped into a zone. As they go back for Rolfs again into the corner another time. Long pass out on the baseline. Rohrbach now, the right baseline. Into the corner, Palmer, another 3. He's got another 3. And Jamison Palmer has got another big 3, or he got his first big 3, and then the other way is Christian Bush. He gets a bucket to fall. 31-24, that was underneath the basket for Christian Bush. 2:47 left to go. Palmer on the left side, Rolfs, that pass off the hands of Dingman, and it's out of play. Third turnover of the game for Aberdeen Central. Brecken Kruger will check in for Jet Zabel. And we get a towel right now as they'll wipe up some sweat all the way in the corner. And so the Governors here with Kate Kaiser will inbound. And then Brecken Kruger will catch the inbound pass, and we are ready to go get back to basketball. So here is Brecken Kruger for the Governors. 31-24, down by 7 with 2:35 left to go here in the third quarter. A handoff from Bush is disrupted and stolen away by Dingman. He'll lead it off for Rohrbach, and Rohrbach will roll it in. And it's now 33-24. Governors down by 9. Their largest deficit, tie for their largest deficit. Kate Kaiser, Lincoln Keenels at the point. Hands back for Kate Kaiser. Now Matt Hansen on the left wing. Hansen looks inside, pass deflected, stolen away another time. Rohrbach's got a wide open way. He'll easily lay it up and nearly missed it, but it still goes through. And the lead is now 11. 35-24, Governors down here with 1:57 left to go in the third quarter. Back in 30 seconds. You listen to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
As we welcome you back here, it is a 35-24 lead for the Pierre Governors, or for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles over the Pierre Governors. Spencer Kelly back at the station. John Winkler here on this Tuesday evening. 1:57 left to go here in the third quarter. Governors find themselves down by their farthest margin here tonight. Down by 11, 35-24. As Pierre taking all the time of that timeout before they get things back underway, as it will be Kate Kaiser to inbound. Rich Shangrud's watching from Arizona tonight. Appreciate you watching, Rich, and hopefully you're probably much warmer than what we are. Brecken Kruger for a 3. He's going to try and warm up, but that one missed for Kruger. And back the other way we go here for Aberdeen Central. In the corner and back out to the wing, Sam Ross. Now on the right side, Behrens. Back on the wing, and Behrens again will catch in the corner. Underneath for Vogley. And Vogley, a turnaround shot on Keenels will drop in. And the lead is now 13, 37-24. Governors have just 6 points here in this third quarter. Zabel over left side for Keenels. He'll jab step to his right, drive to his left. He drove baseline. He is fouled, and I believe it's going to be on the floor. Nope, they're going to say 2 shots as the foul is committed by Sam Rolfs. Probably heard that wherever you may be tonight. Referee does make sure that you hear him at the scores table. Keenels misses the first free throw. He's 0 for 1 now in the night from the line. This first chance to see Keenels at the free throw line. Governors have just 2 buckets here in this third quarter. 2 for 3 from the line. Make it 3 for 4 from the line. And it's 37-25 with 1:05 left to go here in the first half. That pass goes way over the top of Jamison Palmer. Another turnover by Aberdeen Central. Went to the student section. Young lady wearing a Mets jersey in the student section. A lot of guys and gals wearing jerseys tonight here at the Pierre basketball game. Here is Matt Hansen. Picks up his dribble. Now Kaiser for Brecken Kruger on the right wing for Kaiser. Underneath for Keenels. Pump fakes with the left hand. Just missed the shot. Hansen, though, will grab the rebound. There is really no difference between shot clock and game clock. Hansen loses the ball. And it's going to be a foul on the floor. He never really had possession to try and go for a shot. And Noah Behrens picks up his second and the third team foul. 31.2 to go. Goes down by 12. They can hold for the final shot. Unless you can get a couple of stops here, or at least a stop from Aberdeen Central. You can try and go 2 for 1. Hansen underneath missed the shot, and the rebound's grabbed by Aberdeen Central. So now they can hold for the final shot and take at least a 12-point lead into the fourth quarter. Over on the right side, it is Palmer. Now Behrens with 10 seconds to go. Rolfs will catch. He's double teamed by Kaiser. Kruger backed away from him. Rolfs, tough shot for the free throw line. It's missed. Vogley got the rebound, lost it to Zabel, and Zabel couldn't take a shot at the end of that quarter. So we head to the fourth, and the Governors are down by 12, 37-25. Back in a minute with the fourth quarter. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Innovation. It's right here. Avera St. Mary's Hospital keeps care local for you and your family, offering comprehensive care that has earned 4 out of 5 stars by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services in hospital performance and safety. Avera St. Mary's world-class care is further supported by advanced technology, 2-way video e-consults, 3D mammography, and a state-of-the-art birthing center, so you and your family don't have to go anywhere else, because innovation lives right here in Pierre. Learn more at avera.org/news.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow.
Before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match ceiling takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank.
Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
And back here as we welcome you into the fourth quarter, Pierre Governors, they trail 37-25. They get the first possession here to open up the fourth. They've got a lot of work in front of them. They've scored just 25 points through 3 quarters, and now they've got to outscore Aberdeen Central by 12 here in the fourth. Lincoln Keenels underneath. Edmond was open. The shot rejected, though, by Vogley. And then stepping out of bounds was Vogley on the block, or grabbing the ball. And that will stay with the Pierre Governors. Well, that's Governors catch a break. Jacob Mayer will catch. Christian Bush now back for Mayer in the corner. Here's Bush underneath for Lincoln Keenels. Keenels gets it to Mayer. His shot goes off the side of the backboard, though, right back to him. His pass through traffic to Keenels, and then a foul is committed, and Lincoln Keenels will step to the free throw line for 2. And Vogley will pick up a foul. I think Coach Kusler was hoping that there was a foul committed before that happened when Jackson Edmond went up for the shot, but Keenels is at the line off a Vogley foul nonetheless. With 7:26 to go here in the fourth, and the first shot is made by Keenels, who now has 10 points. He's got the game high with 10, first player in the double figures. Second free throw rattles around. It looked like it was all the way down and fell back out. So he remains at 10 points. The lead remains at 11 for Aberdeen Central. Governors on defensively have got to look for a lot of steals, be active in the lanes of passes. Rolfs over in the corner for three. That one rolls in and out. That's a big stop there for the Governors. Jackson Edmond gets the rebound. He'll fire it up ahead for Matt Hansen. And now Hansen drives in, trying to float it either to the bush or try to get a shot away. Either way, it fell short from his destination. And Aberdeen Central has it. Underneath it goes for Vogley. And he gets the foul on Christian Bush. Boy, that's a tough one for Christian Bush because he gets called for the push, but it's the third foul on Bush. Tough one for Bush. Vogley trying to force the contact. First free throw here from Vogley. Misses. In that third quarter, it was 3 for 6 from the line for Aberdeen Central. They're 5 for 12 from the free throw line. Second free throw. That one is good for Vogley. He now has 8, and the lead is back to 12. 6:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. Governors, as the offense has struggled to score tonight, you don't want to really have any more open trips. Well, there's an open trip as the pass from Mayer is intercepted, trying to go to Keenels. That's the 8th turnover now by Aberdeen Central. And Lincoln Keenels picks up the foul, the 6th team foul for the Governors. And here with 6:33 to go in the fourth quarter, Aberdeen Central, Sam Rolfs is open for 3. He was a little off balance, missed the shot, and the rebound, though, is grabbed by Rohrback, and the putback is good. Brady Rohrback now with 8, and it's now 40-26. The Governors are down by 14 with 6:21 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Are you building a new home or remodeling the old? Adding a fireplace can make a house a home. Olson Plumbing in Pierre carries a full line of heat-a-later fireplaces. Whether your taste is traditional or contemporary, Olson Plumbing has a great selection of heat-a-later fireplaces that will fit any style. Whether you're building new or updating, call Olson Plumbing. Heat-a-later Fireplaces, the first name in fireplaces. Olson Plumbing in Pierre is your source for the industry's largest selection of indoor-outdoor fireplaces, either gas or wood, and outdoor fire pits. Stop by their showroom at 2803 East Wells or give them a call, 224-6436.
As we welcome you back here, 40-26, the Pierre Governors are down here with 6:21 left to go here in the fourth quarter. With Spencer Kelly back at the station, John Winkler here on this Tuesday evening. And now the timeouts. The Governors got a lot of work in front of them. As with only 6:21 left to go, they're running out of time. They've scored just 26 points through nearly 3.5 quarters. Jackson Edmond will inbound for Cade Kaiser. Here is Kaiser back for Edmond. On the right side it goes for Keenels. Matt Hansen at the point, underneath for Bush. His turnaround shot is missed and the rebound is grabbed. And back the other way we go. Here as it will go in the corner, and a 3 is up and missed off the side of the backboard. That was by Hayes. Now Keenels back another time. Keenels starts to hesitate, now throws it for Edmond. Underneath for Bush. Trying to hand it off for Hansen, but threw it behind him. And that's now the 9th turnover of the game for the Governors. So Pierre right now is in danger with 5:50 left to go, going under 500, and it does not get any easier this week. O'Gorman, the number 2 team. Harrisburg, the number 7 team. Await on Friday and Saturday. Pass to the right side. Underneath, the pass deflected by Keenels. It goes out of play. And it'll stay here with Aberdeen Central with 17 to go on the shot clock. 5:31 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass goes out top. Over on the right side, nearly a travel. It's going to be a turnover anyway. Kate Kaiser for Keenels. He'll lay it off the glass, but he missed the shot. Edmond comes flying in for the rebound. Hands it for Keenels. He is able to draw the foul and will go to the line for 2. Just the 5th turnover of the game from Aberdeen Central. Rohrbach picks up the foul, his first, and the 5th team foul. Keenels at the line here. He's 1 for 2 in this quarter. And the first one will rattle its way and fall through. Is it 40-27 with 5:17 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Second one here for Keenels. That one is too strong, and the rebound will be out and off of Christian Bush and out of play. Ian Rohrbach got tangled up going to the sideline. 5:13 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Pass midcourt is Ross. Able to find Vogley. The pass, though, deflected. And I think Rohrbach's going to get called for the foul. It should go for the Governors, and it will be Rohrbach that gets called for it. His second, team 6. And that is the second turnover here in the quarter. And Jackson Edmond will inbound here for Kate Kaiser. So here is Kaiser for the Governors with 5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Lincoln Keenels on the right side. Underneath for Edmond. Pump fakes at the rim. An easy layup for Jackson Edmond. He now has 5, and the Governors are down by 11. Driving the baseline, kicking it over, and Vogley will drive in. His shot's rejected by Edmond, but still with Aberdeen Central with 20 to go on the shot clock. Vogley now on the left wing. Hayes for 3. That's missed. The rebound is tipped off of Vogley, and it'll go to the Governors with 4:28 to go. Brecken Kruger will check in for Matt Hansen. And here for the Governors, again, no more. You can't leave any open trips anymore. You've got to find ways to put points up on the scoreboard with 4:23 left to go here in the 4th quarter. You're down by 11. It's not out of range by any means, but you've got to continue to score. Keenels pump fakes. Edmond hands back off for Keenels, and the Governors turn it back over. Vogley with the steal. Now back the other way, and Aberdeen Central leading by 11. You would think they're going to try and take as much time off the clock as they can, but Hayes is open for 3, so he'll take it. Rolls in and out. Rebounds off Rohrbach, and it'll go back to the Governors with 3:54 to go here in the 4th quarter. You're listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station. Keenels will inbound for Kaiser. And Pierre, a bucket away, pulls him back within single digits. They've got to find a way to get that bucket. Brecken Kruger nearly had the ball taken away by Hayes. He was able to sky for it, though. Now throw for Edmond. Edmond a long 2. It's too strong, and the rebound's grabbed by Hayes. 3:30 left to go. Rolfs, timeout taken by Coach Norberg. 3:26 to go here in the 4th quarter. 40-29, Governors down by 11. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre still wants your trade or your spare vehicle, and we're willing to give you top dollar. And we'll throw in an additional 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Sell us your car, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you an additional 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Trade in your vehicle for a new or different one, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you 250 Pierre Pride dollars. Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayfordtoyota.com.
As we welcome you back here, 40-29, the Governors. They trail by 11. 3:26 left to go here in the 4th quarter. And the inbound pass into the backcourt as Aberdeen Central will work it back into the front court. Sam Ross as he'll hand off. And that'll be taken back in the corner by Dorsett, and he is fouled. And we'll have free throws for Aberdeen Central as the Governors have committed their 17th foul. As I believe Keenels that picked up the foul. As the free throw from Dorsett is good. He's now got 6. And it's 41-29. Did not see who that foul was on. Keno still has only 2 fouls up on the board. Second free throw is also good. And so it's now 42-29 with 3:12 left to go. Fouls on Kate Kaiser. So with 3:05 left, the Governors down by 13. Edmond will turn. He is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. He drew the contact. And Alec Vogley will pick up now his 4th foul. 17th foul by Aberdeen. Here's the first one from Edmond, too strong. Governor girls, right now, they're down 28-24 at the end of the 3rd quarter. Aberdeen Central girls at 1-11. Governor girls at 3-7. Second free throw. That one is also missed by Edmond. So the Governors had 2 free throws there to get the lead down to 11 again, and just unable to. So 2:55 left here in the 4th quarter. A pass deflected and stolen by Kate Kaiser. So Kaiser drives and gets a pass for Edmond. Off the glass and in for Jackson Edmond. And the Governors and Coach Kusler wanting a press. It's 42-31. Down by 11 with 2:35 left to go. And Kaiser gets called for a block. And Kate Kaiser picks up his 4th foul. That is the 8th team foul. And at the free throw line again is 1-1 here for Sam Rolfs. Rolfs is at the free throw line for the first time tonight. 2:33 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Free throw is good from Rolfs. And down the stretch we go. And right now Aberdeen Central is hitting their free throws. 4 for 5 in this 4th quarter. Second free throw from Rolfs. Couldn't get him on it. Second free throw is also good. 44-31. Back to a 13-point game. 2:28 left to go here in the 4th. Hansen picks up his dribble, throws it to the free throw line for Edmond. He'll drive in. He'll turn another time. Tough shot in traffic. Shot is missed. And the rebound will go the other way here for Aberdeen Central. Over in the corner. Here is Sam Rolfs. Behrens back to Rolfs. He'll start to drive, and then he'll kick it back over to Dorsett. Now Rolfs will catch in the corner. Hayes is open for 3. He buries it. A.J. Hayes has got his second 3, and the lead is up to 16. 47-31 with 1:40 to go here in the 4th quarter. Keenholz for Kaiser. Keenholz at the top of the key. Timeout will be taken here by Coach Kusler with just 95 seconds left to go here in the contest. Quick 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. 1:35 left to go here in the 4th quarter. 47-31. The Governors right now look like they're about to fall to 5-6 in the season. And we'll have O'Gorman and Harrisburg, 2 really tough contests coming up on Friday and Saturday. They're going to be 2 big ones and 2 tough ones. So O'Gorman right now, as they'll come in going into the day, they're going 10-2. Harrisburg at 4-4, but they're number 7 in the standings right now in AA. Governors are at 11th place, and they might drop down to at 12th, depending on what Rapid City Stevens, by the time that they play again, what Rapid City Stevens does. We'll see if they stay at 11th by the time this is all said and done by Friday, or where they might be. We'll have the girls' game for you on Friday. Coverage will start at 6:40 and tip off at 7 o'clock. Matt Hansen will inbound. Lincoln Keenholz will catch. He'll drive all the way in. Layup is missed. And that's been the story of the Governors tonight. Shots inside. Yes, there's pressure. And yes, makes it tough. But it's got to be real frustrating. They just can't get those shots to fall inside. Here is in the corner Vogley. A pass goes back out. Dorsett now for Barretts with 10 to go on the shot clock. Hayes drives in, floats it to the basket, and gets another one. A.J. Hayes now with 8. Lead is 18. with 55 seconds to go. Hansen will get a quick bucket. He's now got 7. 49-33. Keenel steals it. Hands off for Edmond, off the glass and in. And it's now 49-35. Nearly another steal by the Governors. And it will go out of play with 40.4 left to go here in the ball game. Pierre needs a lot more steals to try and make this happen. As Vogley will inbound. Warback will catch, and then he is fouled by Zabel. That's the 9th team foul, so we're still in the bonus. That's Zabel's first foul. And Barons now will step to the line, 1-1. Noah Barons got 9 points. He could be the only player in double figures for Aberdeen Central, and he is right now as he makes that free throw. And Aberdeen Central has made their free throws down the stretch. 6 for 7 from the line. 6 for 8 from the line as that was missed, but it's too little too late. 3 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Kaiser with the shot. That's missed. The rebound, though, is grabbed by Keenels. Shot clock doesn't reset, although it turned off anyway. That shot is missed another time, and it'll go out a play off of Edmond with 22.2 left to go. And that will just about do it. Governors are going to fall 50-35 here tonight, barring any kind of steals here with 22 seconds left to go. All Aberdeen Central has to do is get in the front court, but they got to take a timeout before we get to that point. So we're delaying the inevitable right now with 22.2 left to go. And I think all Coach Norberg has left is a full timeout, so he has to take the full timeout with him. So we'll take one more last break inside this contest. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
First United Methodist Church would like to take this time to wish the Pierre Governors great success in this sports season. Athletic competition builds skills, leadership, teamwork, and provides lifelong lessons in character development. I'm Pastor Greg, and I invite you to join us for meaningful worship, personal growth, and compassionate fellowship. For a list of worship times and upcoming events, visit our website, pierrefirstumc.org, or our Facebook page, Pierre First United Methodist Church.
Aberdeen Central is able to get the inbound in, and we took that commercial break just to get First United Methodist Church in there one more time, because it was a pretty easy inbound pass and walking into the front court, and Aberdeen Central will win it 50-35 here this evening over the Pierre Governors. Aberdeen Central moves to 8-5. The Governors will fall to 5-6 on the season, and the Governors have a tough 2 games ahead of them on Friday and Saturday against O'Gorman and Harrisburg. We'll step aside for 2 minutes and come back to wrap this one up. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
People helping people.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Bank West Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put Bank West Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
As we welcome you back into the post-game show, the Pierre Governors fall tonight 50-35 to Aberdeen Central, as the Governors will fall to 5-6 on the season, and Aberdeen Central improves to 8-5 on the year. Governors led at the end of the first quarter, 11-8, but then we're down by 3 at the end of the second, and it ballooned to a 12-point margin at the end of the third, and then finished the game down to 50-35 here this evening as they fall to 5-6 on the season as they open up the second half of the year with a tough loss. Scoring-wise, was a game that I think both teams, one, the Governors would like to have back, but I think Aberdeen Central would like to have back because both teams just did not shoot the ball very well. We had 2 guys in double figures, 1 for each team, and they both had 10 points. Noah Barons had 10 for Aberdeen Central. Lincoln Keenels had 10 for the Pierre Governors. When you look the rest of the way, 9 points for Jackson Edmond, as well as 7 for Matthew Hansen, 4 for Christian Bush, and then 2 points apiece for Brecken Kruger and Jet Zabel. For Aberdeen Central, again, 10 for Noah Barons. Then it was 8 points apiece for Alec Vogley, also A.J. Hayes, and Brady Warbach. And there was 7 for Jackson Dorsett, who went 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 5 points for Jamison Palmer, and 4 points for Sam Ross to close out the night. 6 for 8 from the free throw line that fourth quarter for Aberdeen Central. That helped them out in this game to pick up the win. They went 11 for 20 from the free throw line. The Governors were 6 of 13 from the line this evening. And they shot the ball really well, did Aberdeen Central from the free throw line to pick up that 9-point win. It should be the 15-point win, but made 11 of their 20 free throws here this evening. Governors, again, they fall here tonight 50-35 to the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, and then now awaits O'Gorman on Friday and Harrisburg on Saturday. The Governors will travel to both O'Gorman and Harrisburg here on Friday and Saturday in back-to-back days. O'Gorman will be on Friday nights at O'Gorman, and then Harrisburg on Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock on Friday, 3 o'clock on Saturday for those 2 contests between Pierre versus O'Gorman and then Harrisburg. For Aberdeen Central, as they are now 8-5 on the season, they have Harrisburg coming up. That's all the way on February 4th. That's next week Friday that they play again. So they have a long break here, and they'll host Harrisburg. That'll be on February 4th. They played 13 games now. Harrisburg has still only played 8 going into tonight. Tells you a little bit of how Harrisburg's schedule is going to be towards the end of the season. They'll have Harrisburg and then Mitchell on February 8th. That'll be at the Corn Palace. Pierre Governors, when you look at the rest of their schedule right now, you look at teams under 500. Harrisburg is at 500. Then Yankton, Huron, both under 500. Brookings, Watertown, both under 500. Then you finish with Sioux Falls Jefferson at 6-5. And then Roosevelt right now, who is the only undefeated team in AA between both boys and girls basketball. They're the only undefeated team left. They sit at 9-0 on the season right now. That was going into tonight. And that will be the final game of the regular season for the Governors before the Sodak 16, which will be the following week, that first weekend in March. The girls will play on Friday and the boys will play on Saturday. So coming up here on Friday nights here at Riggs High School, we'll have for you the Pierre Governors and the O'Gorman Lady Knights. We'll have that for you coming up here on Friday nights. Again, coverage will start at 6:40 and tip-off will be at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow night we'll have Coach's Corner live from the Long Branch from 5:30 to 6:30, as we'll hear from Coach Steve Steele. And we're gonna hear from a lot of these coaches. And of course, this past week I've talked about it several times, and I feel like you can't talk about it enough. But we'll hear from those coaches talking about my good friend and broadcast partner Greg Dean, who passed away last week Thursday. Last week Wednesday. We'll talk with them. We'll hear all their thoughts. And, of course, you can go to our website, kccrradio.com, and hear from all of them individually. But we're going to put it all together on Coach's Corner and hear it tomorrow night from 5:30 to 6:30 on KCCR. So we'll have that for you live from the Long Branch tomorrow. And, of course, you can stream it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. It'll be on kccrradio.com and also here on 1240 AM and also 98.9 FM. Governors fall 50-35 as I'll wrap things up for us here this evening from Riggs High School. Thanks to Spencer Kelly back at the station. John Winkler here wrapping things up. Governors, they are now 5-6 as they fall 50-35 to Aberdeen Central. You've been listening to Pierre Governor Basketball as we say so long from Riggs High School.
You've been listening to Pierre Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Governor Basketball is brought to you in part by Dairy Queen, Todd's Electric, Shane's Pharmacy, Avera St. Mary's, and Bank West. And by Billion Auto, Edward Jones Financial, Gales Gas, Birding Electric, Gateway Ford Lincoln and Toyota, and Midwest Co-op. And by Fisher Round, First Dakota National Bank, Lamb Motors, All Around Graphics, and Faith Lutheran Church. And by Missouri River Dentistry, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Papa Murphy's, Kruger Contracting, and Wagner Auto. Join us all season on your home for Governor Sports, KCCR, kccrradio.com, and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports